All right, what is good? What is happening, everybody? It is your boy Primitive AK here, back with another video for you guys. Today, we are here with the bot farm and overall XP farm method for REDSEC players. A lot of REDSEC players were hoping for bot farm methods like how us regular Battlefield 6 players have had, and unfortunately, you guys have missed out on quite a bit. If you guys are into the channel, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys showing love and support as always. So right out of the gate, I just want to put a disclaimer so that way there is no being confused or potentially being led in the wrong direction. So to be clear, if you are looking for a bot farm server, like how I've done in my previous videos, where you basically kill a bunch of AFK bots that aren't even shooting at you, that is not possible for REDSEC players. I want to make that very clear right now. You cannot do that. The reason why I'm making this video is because there is what is known as a free weekend for REDSEC players or anyone that doesn't have Battlefield, and you want to use this opportunity to level up your weapons in the most efficient way possible. So that's what the purpose of this video is. I just want to clear up any confusion right out of the gate so that way you guys are aware of what works and what doesn't. So let's first talk about what they did. So there are three brand new, basically they made the Battlefield 6 a free trial mode for the weekend. I believe it lasts through Thanksgiving weekend until Monday at like 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or somewhere around that time. And basically, if you don't have Battlefield 6 like the whole game purchase and you're just a REDSEC player, for example, you are able to access certain modes for the BF6 trial. So you don't have access to the full game of Battlefield 6. You only have access to 3 playlists, which are listed out right here: All Out Warfare, Close Quarters Battle, and Initiation Breakthrough. So these are the 3 playlists that you can play. You cannot play things like Custom Search. You can't do Eastwood Attack. You can't do Escalation. Anything that doesn't have this little red symbol next to it, you are not allowed to play it. So just keep that in mind when you go ahead and boot up this game for the first time. Now, what is the most efficient method to getting weapon XP and player XP? So the most efficient, if you are subpar decent at the game, when I use the word decent, I mean like above a 1 KD particularly, you'll want to play All Out Warfare. This is essentially Conquest, Escalation, Rush, and Breakthrough. It doesn't say Rush for some reason in here, but Rush is included in the playlist in All Out Warfare. Ideally, if you can get Breakthrough, that would probably be the much better suggestion. But Conquest and Escalation are pretty decent as well. The fastest XP farm is actually Escalation on the Iberian Offensive map. However, that's kind of hard to lobby surf in this playlist, so that may not be an option for a lot of people. Now, focusing on some of the other playlists, Close Quarters Battle is basically like TDM and Domination. Basically, think of it like COD. It's 8v8, and it's close quarters maps. So, like the bigger maps, but basically condensed down into a smaller version of that map, and it's 8v8. Personally, I wouldn't really recommend going in this playlist. I don't even like this playlist as a regular player. As a Battlefield 6 player, I don't even play these just because it's just not fun. If I wanted to play a smaller condensed game mode, I would go play Call of Duty. Initiation Breakthrough. Now, essentially what this is basically Breakthrough, but with bots. So there's roughly, I think it's 5 human players on the enemy team, and then 5 human players on your team. And basically the rest of the enemy team is going to be bots. So this is a pretty decent method. Now, if you are not a very good player, you're just an average player, you just get on for a couple matches to play with your boys, and you're not really looking to stress too much, I actually recommend you play Initiation Breakthrough, because like I said, this is against bots, and you are going to get XP. It is reduced XP against bots, and it's normal XP against human players. So if you manage to kill a human player in the bunch, let's say you get like 5 kills against bots and then 2 kills against human players, you are still going to get XP for both, but the human players will be worth a lot more. And a lot of times the human players are distracted killing the bots. So in terms of the fastest method to leveling up your weapons for the free-to-play players, you're going to want to play Initiation Breakthrough. I think this is going to be the best method for leveling up your weapons, because all-out warfare can be very stressful sometimes, especially for someone like me who has a 3 KD on this game. I gotta stay locked in 24/7 when I'm playing this. I have to be aware of where my enemies are almost all the time, and a lot of times that results in very stressful games and very hectic games sometimes. So if that's not something that you are into, you would definitely want to opt for Initiation Breakthrough. But if you are above a 1 KD on this game and you are very, very good at the game, you're very you're very well aware of what goes on in this game, and you can hold your own pretty well. All-out warfare is the all-around fastest method, but the reason why it may not be the fastest for everybody is because some people struggle to, get on a kill streak or capture objectives. But overall, if you're playing the OBJ, this is going to be the fastest. And if you just want a much more stressful, much more stress-free environment, then Initiation Breakthrough is going to be the go-to. Now, in terms of what weapons do you want to level up, there are actually a pretty decent list of weapons here. Now, there are certain weapons that you are going to want to focus on for you free-to-play players that don't have your weapons level. First things first, I would start with the Cord 6P67. This is actually a very solid weapon in REDSEC, and one of the more accurate weapons, especially after the recent buff to Bloom. So this is definitely something you're going to want to level up here. And more recently, the M433 is another weapon that you're going to want to max out, or not necessarily max out, but just level up in REDSEC. You can definitely get a lot of your weapons, a lot of consistency with this type of weapon. And with the bloom changes, this has become a much more accurate weapon, so that's why I'm going to be giving it a go. And more recently, I've just started working on this weapon a lot more. SMGs, the PW5A3, aka the MP5, and also the MP7 are actually very good weapons that you definitely want to give a shot. These two weapons are pretty common that you can see in REDSEC, and it's a pretty solid weapon as well. In terms of long range options, you'll definitely want to level up the KTS 100 MK8. This was and still is the most accurate weapon in the game currently for medium to long range engagements. Definitely level this bad boy up. I have it maxed out at level 50. The same goes for the RPK. This is another really solid weapon. You'll definitely want to level up this one. This one's got great consistency, great rate of fire, and overall great accuracy. And after the recent bloom changes, this thing has moved up into my top 5 as well. And for you long-range, insane dope players out there, the M2010 ESR is going to be the go-to. Mini Scout is the overall best sniper in my opinion, but the reason why I didn't mention is because if you have REDSEC and you only have REDSEC, chances are you don't have this weapon unlocked yet. You will need to have the battle pass to get this weapon. So for people that don't have that unlocked, the next best choice is going to be the M2010 ESR. Great consistency in terms of sweet spot damage and also headshot damage as well. Now, I want to make it very clear with these weapons, you don't have to max out these guns. You can see I have weapons like the KTS 100 maxed out. I think I have the MP5 maxed out as well at level 50. You don't need to hit level 50 on these guns. I would say try to get it to around level 26 to around 20 to level 30. That's usually about where you're going to get most of the viable attachments for your weapons. So don't feel like you have to max out a gun. All you got to do is get it to level 30. But anyways, guys, for any REDSEC players out there, just to recap, you're going to want to play, or you are only going to be able to play these 3 playlists. For overall just consistency in terms of XP, I recommend just kind of sweating it out in Initiation Breakthrough. You'll get decent XP playing this. And for anyone that is really sweating at the game, you're great at REDSEC, you average like 20 kills a game, you are literally him. All Out Warfare is going to be the better option here. Stay at a close quarters battle, there's just no need to play it. All Out Warfare is going to be the go-to. And additionally, if you got 70 bucks to spare, you could also just buy the game, because overall the fastest method to actually leveling up when you have the full game is actually by playing Escalation and then also playing the Iberian Offensive map. Escalation Iberian Offensive is by far the fastest method to leveling up in the game, but I know that's not an option for everybody, so that's what I made this video for. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'm just throwing some gameplay up of Initiation Breakthrough so you guys can see just what it's like and how much XP you get towards the end. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Primitive AK, signing out. Peace out, fellas. Alright, see what we can dig up here. What the heck was he doing? Guy back there. He's a little shaky at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. That's partially my own fault. I can't see this guy. Why am I spawning? Oh, that was weird. Okay. I was wondering, like, why are we spawning in a different spot? This guy's really just sitting back there, huh? The Bowl Timers. Interesting creative name. I'll give him that. That is creative. Gotta back up. I'm around the corner game, but sure. I'm dead.
Hang in there! Let's move!
GLs.
I got you!
Thank you, teammate. Appreciate you. The heck was he doing? Out of my building. Bozo. Hi. Oh, it's just teammates just suck. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like the only one on this team that's like actually actively trying to get kills and also win the game. Everybody else is just brain dead.
Get back to your team.
What are you doing, brother? I'm not getting you. Oh my goodness.
Grab what you can!
Sorry, buddy. Can't let you live, mate. Oh my goodness. He's terrible. Like, that first guy took way too much damage to just walk away from that, bro. It's brain damage. Again, it's just bad teammates. So, that is something you're just going to have to expect when you play this. It's just your teammates are just going to be absolutely just brain damaged. Absolutely brain damage.
Grab what you can!
I think the bots might be better than the people that are on my team right now. Like, not even kidding. Look at that. And not a single soul is playing engineer to take it out. Oh, one guy is, but he's not doing his job. He's actively not doing his job. Like I said, the bots are better players than the people on my team. Like I said, bro.
You're outside the combat area.
He's dead.
Be advised, final sector attack inbound. If you lose here, the whole side falls.
Somehow I got a damage assist there. Brother, there is way too many hit markers. One guy here. There's a guy there, but I don't know where he went. See if he pushes. Yep. Alright, getting somewhere now, heating up a bit. Missed shots on my part. It's been a while since I played M&K on this. Like I said, if they're smart, they'll come this left side, because that's usually what you're supposed to do. But like I said, these are against bots and human bots, so they may not be the brightest, but that's okay. Part of the experience. There we go. Got the squad assist there, that's helpful. I should probably check this now.
Keep it up.
Are they crossing street? Yeah, they are. They're trying to. Luckily, with the bloom changes, you can kind of go full auto a little bit easier on this game now, which was a really big nuisance prior. But they have since fixed that. Which is a much more doable. It just wasn't doable at all previously. Guys, no one's smart enough to come on this left side. You're on your own team, man. I'm not reviving you there. Oh, are they pushing here? No, those are two bots. Wow. Wowzers. $60. He's 2-hit teammate. Got 2 more hits and he's dead. Through bots. I think there's a human player here somewhere. I'll get your teammate. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're on the other side of the point. I'm only gonna let this game end only because like there's just no point in me going for it. Like I'm one guy in a sea of like 20 other idiots. But GG's. But I mean, you guys get the point. It's a bot farm. You don't necessarily have to be the greatest player in the game. to be able to do this.
I'm fucking hurt!
You could just chill, you know, just pop some music on and just play this. I think that's the beauty of this, is being able to just kind of have that choice. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get your res, teammate.
Lost control of objective Alpha. Hostiles are attacking objective Alpha. We need defensive
That guy was looking for me, too.
hostile force down by at least 50%. Don't let up.
And like I said, you could just post up in, like, one area, like, the entire game and just, like, not move. It's pretty sick. (41-3). Like I said, nothing crazy. Obviously, I could have gotten way more kills than that. This is, like, my first game back in, like, a couple days, but it's pretty straightforward. We'll see how much XP I got for my weapon, because I know it's not as crazy as the bot farms that you guys see in, like, REDSEC and all that stuff, but this is still a very, very useful farm if you want to go ahead and try to max out your weapons, and you can get most of them done in a couple hours. Alright, so I got 2.5 levels that game. And, but yeah, like I said, it's pretty straightforward farm. Just go ahead and get this done in here. Now, I will make it clear you are going to get more XP, like, if you're good at the game. You're going to get more XP if you just play regular breakthrough, like with human players, not necessarily bots. But if that's not something that you really want to stress yourself through when playing, like, regular lobbies, like with human players, then the bot farm here is a much more efficient method and probably a lot less stressful for a lot of people. But to each their own. I usually prefer to do this against human players, but you can see in one game, which lasted 12 minutes, I got 2.5 levels from that game. So you can kind of do the math on that and see just about how much XP you can get doing this. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for the love and support. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Primitive AK signing out. Peace out, fellas.